Hi guys, this is Sandra Ayan, your home care provider. I am extremely ecstatic, okay? Because all of my work that I've done, I'm outside actually, I'm taking a break. I told John this morning, he did the 3 S's, and that was shave, shower, and shampoo. If that's what you want to call it. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him because I said, you know, sometimes you guys, when people are in pain, okay, when people are impaired from their daily activities that they normally do on their own, they're in a bad mood. They're in a bad mood. And it's nothing you did. It's just they can't handle what's going on to them, okay? So a long time ago, a friend of mine told me, when you do your job, don't take it personal. And that's right. You shouldn't take it personal when you're working for a large, huge corporation that all they care about is, you know, profit, 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 profit. They're right. Don't take it personal. You leave your bags, you leave them at the door, and then, you know, of all your luggage that you have hanging, all your problems and stress and dilemmas and stuff, you leave it at the door, and then you walk in and you start work and you smile and you do what you have to do. And then when you leave work, then you pick up your bags and you take them with you again. And that's fine and dandy, right? Don't make it personal. But we're in an industry, a home care industry, that has to have compassion. I went to the hospital, and on the girls, I wasn't feeling well. I had kidney stones, and I was in a lot of pain. And I didn't have the energy to argue and fight, right? I'm in the emergency room in severe pain. Kidney stones are not a joke, which reminds me, I found out that in Spanish, perejil, I know it looks like pea, is a parsley. And also, which I didn't know, but I also found out that if you mix parsley if you boil parsley with cilantro, and then you let it boil, and then you let it, you turn it off and you cover it, you let it sit, and then later on you take it and I don't know, I guess take the leaves out and then just drain it in a drainer. Strainer. Sorry. That's the problem of knowing too many languages, right? Man, this is good stuff. Good stuff. I love that cilantro taste. Well, needless to say, I'm going to be making more, right? You strain it and you put it in a nice jug, and then you put it in the refrigerator. And you leave it in there. And then the next day, you get up and you make yourself take a glass. You could drink it as plain water. It doesn't even taste bad. Did you guys did you guys see any faces that I made as I chug? Because like baking powder is really nasty, but it really, really works to get rid of tummy aches. Anyways, I found out a lot of stuff, right? So I'm trying to better myself, and when I went into the hospital, to the emergency room, on the young lady's shirt, it said, human kindness. And I walk up to the window, she's behind the glass, and I'm a big girl, so I know you saw me, in at least my shadow. And she doesn't even turn around and look at me. She just sits there until she's finally ready. I said hello when I walked up to the window, by the way. Didn't get an answer, didn't get a reply. She turns around and she looks at me. Now, before she even got ready to look at me, I said hello. She didn't acknowledge me. And then I read her shirt and I said, human kindness. And then finally she turned around and she looked at me. And I said, hi, I need to see the doctor. I don't feel good. It's kidney stones. I diagnosed myself and told her everything. Still has an attitude. She's doing her job. That's a job, right? But her shirt says human kindness. It's dignity, health, whatever. She takes all my information down and she says, they're going to call you in a little bit. Have a seat. And I said, I'm sorry. Can you tell me what your shirt says right there? And she leans over and she looks. And then she looks at me. And I look at her and I said, that's what I thought. Thank you. And I walk away. You need to remember that these people are in pain, okay? They are not themselves. I wasn't myself. Of course, I was in a lot of pain. I didn't feel... Let me close this because it's gardening day. I love my gardeners down here. They're like the bomb. They're super cool. They love me too. When I leave, I'm leaving my car here because I got it like that. And it's going to be all right, you know? The thing is, they're in pain and they're hurting and they're going to mistreat you and they're going to just be plain mean because they're in pain. So this morning I said to John, we need, and then here's another thing too. I need you guys to, I would like for you guys to think about this, okay? When someone is rehabilitating from whatever it is that they're trying to get better from, they feel alone because they feel like they're the only ones that are doing this, okay? So every time I say, John, or Rosemary, or my Jeannie, or, you know, any clients of mine, I always say, okay, we need to have breakfast. And I love eating, but I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat. They're the ones that are going to eat. I'm going to make the food and they're the ones that are going to eat, not me. John, we need to take a shower. You're thinking, we? And he knows he's the one that's going to take the shower. He knows that I'm going to assist them. John, Rosemary, we need to go to the store. The shopping is for her. And then I killed 3 birds or 4 birds with 1 stone. As many birds as I can kill, I kill them, all right? So what I do is I pick up the phone and I say, hey, excuse me, I'm at Walmart. Do you need anything? Yeah, I need this, I need that. And because I take an inventory of all of their houses and I know what they have and what they don't have, especially when they're on sale, I just grab it all and I bring it to them. And then I said, here's your receipt. Pay me. And then sometimes they'll say, well, I don't have any money, Sandra. And I say, I don't care. I don't care about money. There's the receipt. Keep the receipt and pay your bills, pay your rent. I'm not worried about the money because I know you're going to pay me. So here it is. Go ahead. And once you don't have to worry about anything, then go ahead. For example, beautiful example. This month, I paid John's rent because his check was lost. And it was, you know, it was a good quantity of money. And I said, you know what, John, you're worried about them cashing your check twice. Don't even bother with it. Let me go over there. Let me pay your rent with one of my checks. We're going to wait for your check to see if it clears or it doesn't clear because he still has the money in there. And then we'll figure it out from then. So this was the first of the week of June and now it's almost the end of the month of June. And they finally, nothing came through. He canceled it and now he gave me my check for his rent money. So I'm not worried about the money, right? But I try to save them. And here you go. Save this, save this. Soap. You know, Rosemary uses a certain kind of soap. It's $2.99. It's on sale when normally it's like $5. You know what, Rosemary? I know you don't need 5 of these soaps, but it's on sale. Please, please, please get it. And I'll fix it. I'll arrange it. I'll put it in the house and I'll make it so it doesn't bother you. Toilet paper. These people are on a fixed income. So I love sales and I'm a real good salesperson too. So I know what's good and what's not good, right? So I save them a lot of money, and I'm not worried, and they're good. And like one time I took Rosemary goes, you know what, Sandra, I'm gonna buy you lunch. And I go, no, Rosemary, it's okay, I'll pay for it. No, I'm gonna buy you lunch. So then we go inside the restaurant, and I'm always paying, right? Because I love them, and God is good, and He provides, and I'm grateful. So she walks in, and I go, okay, well, go pick a chair where you want to sit because your walker's in the way. So she goes over there, and she sits down, and I'm standing at the counter, and I already know what she wants, right? So I said, can I get this? Can I get this and this and this? And then I have my wallet in front of me, and then I think to myself, wait a minute. And then I'm like, she said she was buying lunch. And I turn around. And I say, hey. And of course she's across the street, not across the restaurant. And she can't hear. I turn around and I go, hey, I thought you said you were buying lunch. And she gets up with a quickness, okay? And I'm sorry. And then the people in the restaurant are looking at me, and I'm like, hello? You know, you said you were going to buy me lunch. It's kind of nice when you buy me lunch once in a blue moon. That's cool, you know? So she walks up to, well, how much is it? And then the guy tells me, oh, it's 1963. And I'm like, and a damn good year that was. Give me $20. And I just stick my hand out like that in front of her and give me $20. She gives me $20. And then I take her $20 and I go, wait, don't go anywhere because you got change coming. And in that tone, you guys, just like that, okay? I hand him the 20, he gives me the change. Here you go, here's your change. Okay, go sit down. So then she goes and she sits down. And when I went to go sit down, I'm like, I looked, one of the girls was there from one of the doctors because it's kind of like local, and I know a lot of people that I've been down here, and she's like, hey, Sandra, and I'm like, hey, what's up, girlfriend? So, you know, but the rest of the people are looking at me and they're like, what? She's abusing this poor old lady. How could she do that, you know? And I can see this in their face. It's like, oh, hell no, you know? So I go over there and I tell her, I sit down and I go, Rosemary, and I look at her with a nice firm face. I want you to take a look at all the people that are in this restaurant. Take a look. Take a good look. And I'm serious. And she turns around and she looks at all of them. I go, do you see how they're looking at me? And she says, yeah. And it's your fault. Your fault. Because you said you were going to buy lunch. You can't hear. And I had to yell. And now they're thinking that I'm abusing you. And I just shook my head. Rosemary turned around, okay? 80 years old. She turned around. She looked at all of those people that were staring at me, and she stuck her tongue at them. Every single one of them. She stuck her tongue at them. And then she looks at me and she goes, there, is that better? And I go, yeah. Thank you. Do you want some salsa? What I'm trying to tell you guys is that when people are in pain, okay? When they're in pain, they're mean. They're mean. They're mean because they're in pain. They don't mean to do it to you. They're just in pain. And we have to understand, just like the young lady at the hospital, human kindness. And she gave me nothing but a cold shoulder. But I checked her on that and I said, what does that say? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Large corporations don't take it personal. It's profit, profit, profit. Okay, this is a large corporation, but it's also dealing with humans, human kindness. Our social workers take classes for human services. Human being the key word, okay? We are in home health care. Care. We have to care about our patients. They're already in their home, for crying out loud. Their health needs some care. Okay, so this morning I walk in. John doesn't feel good. I'm multitasking. I'm saying, John, you're gonna You're going to do this and this and this and this and this. And I got to grab that bull by the horns and I got to ride him for 8 seconds because I'm a gangster and I do it like that. You know, I don't give up. No, I just got a cowboy. But anyways, I got to grab the bull by the horns. I got to steer. I got to drive. I have to do it because John depends on me, because Rosemary depends on me, because, you know, Jeannie depends on me. I have to tell them. And on top of that, when they're mean like that, I also have to listen to them. Once I listen to them, I give them my point of view and I tell them, this is what I think. This is my opinion, but we're going to do what you want to do. Because every patient that I have, their situation is different. And I have to understand that. So I have to change gears constantly. Constantly, I'm changing gears because of the different personalities that I have to deal with. And sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, oh, I'm going crazy. But I'm okay because I got to keep that. And that's why I'm sitting here smoking again, which I probably shouldn't be smoking. But who cares? Because it's the only pleasure I get. Until this weekend when I do all kinds of yoga and I don't know. I was going to say bar mitzvah, but that's when somebody is 15 or gets married. Whatever. Point is, I'm going to party. I'm going to relax. I'm going to drink my beer. I'm just going to chill and refocus and thank God and be grateful of what I have. Okay. So now, John shaved. He showered. I already got the movements down. I already know what he's doing. He finally made it and I sat him down. I guided him. I held him. He said the Marx Brothers once said, and I don't know who that is. I have to look them up because he says they're pretty funny. One said, if I could get any closer to you, I would be behind you. And literally, I was laughing because I had to sit. John had to sit down, and he has a belt around his waist. I had to stand literally behind him, guiding him. And I started laughing. I said, isn't this what you just said a minute ago? I go, I don't think I could get any closer to you, man. I'm already behind you, you know? So he sat down, I gave him his breakfast, his phone rang, and I looked at him and I said, take your pills are important, I'll be back. And then I went downstairs. Knock, knock, open the door, Rosemary, what, are you okay? What are you doing? And she's sitting there eating a sandwich, and I'm getting worse. The pills aren't helping. Rosemary is diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, which is a debilitation of the muscles. There are neurons and there are receptors that if I were to pinch you, your skin there would be a neuron that would go straight to your brain that she just pinched me. Well, Rosemary does not get that neuron to run up and make that synapse where it's like, she just pinched me, so she won't even feel me pinch her. So that's the problem that Rosemary has, and that medication is making her nauseous and it's making her really sick. And she's sitting there and she's upset and she has an attitude, literally an attitude. And I'm listening to her, and I said, well, what are we going to do about it? And not only that, but she's old school, 80 years old, to where she's like, well, you know what? I'm just going to live like this. I said, no, it's the quality of life. Rosemary, medicine has advanced. There's a lot of things that they can do for you. If this medicine doesn't work, okay, if that medicine might work. And basically, every single medication that's out there has an adverse effect, which means it has its pros and its cons. But the pros outweigh the cons. And everybody is different. But if you want to live in pain, go ahead and live in pain. Just don't take it out on me because I didn't do anything. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to think with you. What would you like to do? I don't know. I guess we can make an appointment with the doctor. I said, yeah, because I think you have an ulcer. No, I don't. Well, how do you know? Explain it to me. You know, and this is the kind of stuff that I do with them, okay? So I said, you know what, Rosemary, I'm going to clean your closet out because it's terrible. Don't like it. And I did. Give me 5 minutes. I sat there and I fixed it before she left because she just took off to her club thing with all the little old ladies. And that's why I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette or 2 or 3 or 10. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to do whatever I want. So, even though I'm on a clock, okay? Remember that. Even though I'm on a clock, I handle my business. Everybody is taken care of. Here we go. So, after I finished her closet, I said, you know what? I love the way the closet looks. It's amazing. We got all the cans. We got all the coffee. We got all the pastas. We got everything. It's beautiful. All the containers. It looks great, doesn't it? She says, well, yeah, it looks good, Sandra. But I think you contribute as much as I contribute to making that closet dirty or messy. I said, I know. I'm cool. Let's go. It's done. Go to club. And I'm going to go chill. I got to smoke a couple of cigarettes. And she left. But what I wanted to also give you guys an update on was I finally got through. Finally got through to the social workers. Finally got the hours that John deserves. And now they're going to be prorated back to May. Which also, remember, on my previous videos from supplemental timesheets, it puts me back on top. Puts me back on top. But not only that, it's rewarding. It's rewarding that all my efforts and I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of constantly doing this over and over again. There is a big reward at the end of the tunnel. And the reward, not just for me, the satisfaction that all my hard work actually paid off, but he's going to reap the reward. He's going to benefit from the reward, you know, and that is what being proactive is, you guys. And I'm like so super stoked and happy. Hell, I thought it was Thursday today and it's only Wednesday, you know. I'm like, they're living one day ahead, but I handled my business. I took care of what I had to take care of. I did everyone, you know. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to show you and teach you what I go through. A lot of people have a problem with donating to me for my time that I'm investing in you. There's not a problem with the donations. The donations should be, it's gratitude. It's Sandra taught me something. Sandra took the time to talk to me. I just spent 22 minutes now and 1 second, you know, trying to teach you guys something that I went through. And it's all free. But my time for each individual isn't. So I try to do as much as I possibly can. But sometimes there has to be some kind of a payment, some kind of a donation. I am doing the work that other people should be doing, and barely am I getting some kind of recognition. But I do it above all because I care about my job. I care about you guys, and I just wanted to share with you guys the outcome of all my hard work. So John feels better. Rosemary went to go party. Tomorrow we go to Walmart. I'll kill 4 birds with 1 stone. And then I'm gonna go buy my stuff. I mean, I'll probably buy my stuff right there anyways, but God is good. God is good, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything he provides and the patience and the smile on my face right now, even though I'm hungry and it's 12 o'clock. I think I'll go to one of the neighbors and go get some food, because they'll hook me up, you know. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Can I have some food, please? And they will. They'll like, sure, Sandra, anything you want, anything for you. And I love that. I love that, you know, because I will do it for them too. So, human kindness, be proactive, keep fighting. Know your rights. Ask me for help. I'm going to sit here and calculate what my supplemental timesheets are going to have to look like. Do the numbers. I'm good at that, thank God. Supplemental timesheets are no joke. So I don't have to worry because I can take care of it myself. So, comment, like, subscribe. We're up to 990 subscribers, 1,000, and here we go live. And then I can bring all of you guys on board. All of you guys on board. All the time. God bless you guys. Thank you for everything. And let me know. My phone number is 562-281-3219. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what's going on. I'm here to help. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful hump day. I can't wait. Take care. Bye.